there, good looking. Do you want to train the biceps and the triceps so you have some toned looking arms? Well, I have delivered today, and then you want to stick around to the very end of this workout because I have an awesome ab routine that we will finish this workout with. Listen, all you need is one pair of moderate dumbbells, and that is it. So lace up those runners, grab those dumbbells, and let's get started. Hello there. Hey, welcome. I'm PJ from fitnesswithpj.com, and I help women over the age of 40 get fit and strong. So listen, if you haven't already done so, click that subscribe button, click that notification bell, and let's continue this journey together. Now listen, if you are also watching this in real time, then this is day 2 of our 10-day arms and abs challenge. I am so excited for today's workout. Woo, baby, we are gonna toast the triceps and bake those biceps. So let's get warmed up, deal? Awesome. Turn the palms facing away from the body, elbows in, and let's just do some bicep curls with the air. Don't worry, we will be adding weight and fatiguing these babies in no time soon. Now, if you are new to my channel, hey, I have been a personal trainer, fitness instructor, health coach for 25 years. I'm 50 years old myself, and that's why I started this channel. So it's so awesome to have you here. Don't worry, we're not just gonna do these lame things forever, okay? We're just getting the elbows lubricated and the biceps fired up for a little bit here. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hip hinge for me, elbows up, and give me some tricep kickbacks to get the back of the upper arm. Still lubricating those elbow joints. We have a huge workout. We have 20 exercises we are doing. Holy smokes. The first half is all arms, biceps, triceps. We'll superset between the two. And then the second part of the workout is abs only. So in theory, you could actually split this workout in 2. So I'll put the time down below when the abs start in case you do want to ever just do the abs only. Last 3, 2, 1. Let's get the shoulders warmed up. Big arm circles. Make them big. Go behind the body. Abs engaged. Excellent. So our first part of the circuit, 10 exercises in total. As I said, biceps and triceps, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds break, 2 rounds. Now I'm using a pair of 10-pound dumbbells. That's what I'm considering as my moderate for this workout. I recommend you have a pair of moderate with you. You may need another pair to switch out, a lighter pair just in case. I don't have a pair. I'm just gonna try the 10s and, you know, maybe not be able to lift my arms tomorrow. Oh well. And shake it out. Excellent. Hands here and press it up. Good. Who needs to use their arms tomorrow, right? What do you need your arms for? Jeez, they're highly overrated. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. If you need a sip of water, I highly recommend you do that right now because we are going to start our first exercise in exactly 3, 2, 1, and we are gonna begin. Okay, grab your dumbbells. We're starting out with what's called a reverse Zopman curl. Palms will face you, nice and tall on the spine, curl the hands up, and then rotate the palms so they face you again, and slowly lower. All right, ready? 30 seconds are on the clock. Let's begin. Exercise 1. Here we go. Palms facing, curl up, rotate the palms, and straighten. Awesome job. So we're just rotating those palms every time we're up there and when the arms are extended. Up there meaning when they're up to your shoulders. We aren't swinging the dumbbells. You know better than that. And we've got that posture, nice and tall in the spine. Abs engaged, chin tucked in. Remembering whatever posture we have when we're training, time is the posture we're going to strengthen ourselves in. So I want you standing tall and proud. Dumbbells together, keep them together. Hammer curl in front of the body and lower. Here's the side view. Excellent. 30 seconds here. Then we move on to our triceps. Woo! Good job, almost there. Time. Stagger your stance to support your low back. Tighten up your abs, arms straight up. Now bend at the elbows only. Bring the dumbbells behind the back and extend the arms straight up. Here's my side view. I'm not overarching my low back. That can get me in some trouble with low back pain. Woo-wee. Now we're getting that muscle behind our arm fired up. Combo move coming up, time. Palms facing you, feet hip width apart. Give me a bicep curl. Now keep the hands here. Rotate the palms facing me, so into a military press. Lower and down. Yes, I snuck some shoulders into this workout. Now what I love about the military press is we get the triceps involved too. So here's a bicep and tricep exercise combo. You're welcome. Now we're lying down on our backs with our knees bent, feet on the ground for our next exercise, which will be tricep isolation time, okay? So take the arms right above the shoulders and let them drop back a bit. Bring the dumbbells down to the ground, bending only the elbows, straighten, and then rotate the palms so they face the knees, and then do it again. So when we do this exercise, we're not moving at all in the shoulder joint. It's just that elbow joint hinging, working into the triceps. Elbows are pushed back a bit. You don't want them too forward, too close to the knees, for instance. That's going to make the exercise too easy. One more time. Come into a half kneeling position. You can place a pillow under your knee if that bothers your back knee. Dumbbell resting on the inside of the knee for concentration curl. This is like your typical muscle man exercise right here, right? But what's nice about this is if we start to fatigue, we can use the other hand to help with what we call the negative. So we would help it on the way up, and then on the way down, the negative, the lengthening of your biceps, you do that on your own. When the timer goes, other arm. Time. All right, so half kneeling, let that elbow rest on the inside thigh and curl up, and then fully extend. Dumbbell in each hand for our next move, tricep kickbacks, which you're most likely familiar with. If not, don't fret. I'll coach you through it. You'll be a pro by the time I'm done with you. Do you feel a difference between your left and right arm? Yeah, we all have it, right? Time, our dominant side, stronger. All right, dumbbell in each hand. Give me a hip hinge. Elbows up, neutral spine, and extend the arms straight. And then come back to just underneath the body. So we don't want those dumbbells coming all the way back towards the armpit. Why? Because I want to keep constant tension on those triceps of yours. Yeah. Woo, baby. Bicep move coming up. Time. Whew. All right. Cross body curl. So simply take one arm, bring it across towards the opposite shoulder, release, other side. Perfect. So I'm moving a little bit through the shoulder, but really just through that elbow joint. So the biceps and triceps act on the elbow. So that's why we really need to think about hinging that elbow and then changing the position of our body in relation to whether or not we're targeting biceps or triceps. One more move, and then we take it back to the top. So we're lying down again for another tricep move. Time. All right, come all the way up, arms extended, palms facing your knees. Okay, now I want you to bring your right Hand down towards the left shoulder and press it back. And now the other arm down to the opposite shoulder, press it up. My arms are out a bit. They're not directly above my shoulders, so I'm kind of looking like the letter V with my arms, my body being the center of my V. Pressing, straightening those arms. Palms are always facing my knees or facing away from me, and just feeling a different area of my triceps on this. Time. All right, crew, we know what we're doing. Now we're going to perfect the form further. Reverse Zottman curl, palms facing you. Ready, set, curl up, rotate, and down. How about the rest of your body? Yes, okay, abs contracted, posture tall. That was a trick question. You passed. Well done. Whew. Hammer curl coming up. Time. All right, dumbbells are together. Whew. Shoulders back and down. I'm gonna cherish these 10 seconds right here. And ready, curl up. Keep the dumbbells together, straighten the arms in front. Ugh. This one's tough, huh? Overhead tricep extensions coming up next. Come on, breathe with it. Don't swing, don't use your torso. Abs contracted, glutes tight. Times. All right, stagger that stance for the tricep just to protect your low back. And again, you don't want to overarch the back, okay? Here we go. Ready? Arms up and go. I see that a lot. Or I used to see that a lot when we were allowed to, you know, see people when they exercised. When you were allowed in gyms and studios and other type of training areas. Woo! Bicep curl to military press coming up. Time. Oh, Lordy. Okay, palms facing me. Let's curl up to the shoulders, rotate the palms, and press up. We're lying down for that tricep twisting extension. The dumbbells coming down to our ears, and then we rotate the palms to face the knees. Time. All right, take it down. Knees are bent though, right? Protect that low back. Arms start straight up above the shoulders, and then float them a little behind the shoulders. Now bend those elbows, dumbbells touch your ground, and then rotate the palms to face the knees, and then go into rep 2. Move through those elbows. Remember, that's where the tricep is working on, not through the shoulder. Try to keep the elbows pushed back a bit. You don't want them directly above the shoulders. Let's keep some constant tension on these triceps. One more. Time. All right, half kneeling bicep curl. Have a pillow under this back knee if that bothers you, and curl. So you are pressing this elbow into the thigh. Use that thigh for some support. If you started to really fatigue, you can use the hand to help guide it up, and then let the bicep do the work on the way down. Okay, what we call the eccentric, or the negative part of the muscle contraction. Time. Get yourself set up. Other arm, ready, set, and go. So tricep kickbacks coming up next. I don't know about you, but my arms are almost done. 10 pounds were a good weight for me. I almost grabbed 12s. But 10s, they worked for me. Hopefully you've got a pair of dumbbells that are working for you. Time. All right, standing, dumbbell in each hand. Feet hip width apart. It's a hip hinge, so we keep that neutral spine. Elbows are up and kick back. Straighten the arms completely and then just bend them to 90 degrees. So we're not bringing the dumbbells all the way in, okay? Keep some constant tension. You keep hearing me say that. They call it time under tension. It's another way to increase the intensity on a movement. And another way to get you to see some results. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to see results with my workouts. Whew. Time. Oh, Lordy. All right, across body, alternating curls. We curl up and curl the other side. Good job. Last exercise coming up. Down on the ground, lying, knees bent, bringing the dumbbells across. Oh, there goes Bella. I don't know if you saw that. Just a flash of a tail down in the lower part of your screen. Time. All right, palms are facing your knees, arms are in a bit of a V. Okay, right elbow bends, right hand to left shoulder, straighten. Left hand to right shoulder. Once we've got those elbows out there a bit, we don't let them drift. We keep them there. Straighten the arms with every rep. Knees are bent, feet flat on the ground, nothing in the low back. Should just all be into the triceps. Time. Whew. Nicely done. All right, grab a sip of water. As I mentioned, we have an awesome little ab workout we are going to add on to this workout. Okay, hopefully you're rehydrated, but not too much because we don't want that water sloshing around while we do our abs. We're starting out with a basic ab crunch, and then we just layer on from there. We have 2 rounds of exercises, 10 moves to do. Yep. It's gonna be fun. Here we go. Knees bent, hands light behind the ears. Exhale as you curl up and lower. So we're only lifting up to the shoulders or shoulder blades off your mat. We're allowing that head to drop into the hands a bit to give the neck some support. And we're coordinating that exhale, as I said, as you lift up. Knees are up into tabletop. Bicycle crunches are coming up next. Cycle one leg as the other knee comes in. Elbow touches the knee or comes close to the knee, and other side. Breathe out as you lift up. Now, if this is bothering your low back, you can keep the feet on the ground and do the bicycle crunch like that, okay? You should never feel your low back, at least like sharp stabbing pain, while you're doing any ab routines. If you feel like a general muscle fatigue, sometimes, yeah, core movements, we do use the low back muscles, but stabbing, burning pain, not good. Avoid that. Time. Feet on the ground, palms are up. We'll lift the upper body and get into the internal obliques by trying to get and touch the heel, back to center, other side. So it's a rib to hip. Now for this one, I don't know why, but my neck always fatigues. So if you're like me, just place one hand behind the head to give it some support. But yeah, my neck, it must be because my brain is so large and there's so much weight my neck has to hold. Must be. We're in a plank coming up on the forearms. If you don't do a plank, I'll quickly show you what you can do instead. So if you have shoulder issues, you can do a V sit and hold. Otherwise, join me on the plank, knees to modify, and now reach arm forward and forward. If you're doing a V sit, you just hold that V sit, okay? So it's like you're trying to tap someone in front of you. Excuse me. Back when you used to be able to touch people. Now you're tapping them with a 2 meter, 6 foot recommended COVID distance and hoping that they feel the air behind them shift. Time. All right, take yourself back into that position with the knees bent, hands light behind the ears. Bring the left knee up and then twist that side, right elbow to left knee. And we stay with that side for the full 30 seconds. Yes, it's frowned upon, isn't it? Touching anybody. Unless you've had a COVID test. I need to see your COVID results before we hug. No, I laugh about it, but it is serious. Time, other side. But remember, everyone, it's just for now. It's not for forever. Here we go, other side, and go. Plus, for a lot of you, if it wasn't for the pandemic, I would have never got an opportunity to work with you. So there has been some good things to come out of it. Time. All right, arms down by the side. Actually, let's put them under the bum. That might feel better for a lot of you, for your low backs. Legs are up and scissor. So the lower the legs are, the closer to the floor, the more transverse you have to use to keep that low back on your mat. However, that could cause some back pain. That's you. Lift those legs up. Okay, so again, you don't want pain. You can have general fatigue, but not pain. And then we just scissor the legs. Try to keep them as straight as you can. My knees are slightly bent because my hamstrings are really tight. I know, I'm working on that. Time. Woo, my abs. How you doing? And we haven't even finished round 1. Oh, this is gonna be brutal. Okay, hands behind you. That was super motivating, wasn't it? Knees in and extend out. Breathe. To modify, one foot stays on the ground. To intensify, arms off the ground. Woo! I'm just going to hold here for a breath. Side plank coming up. Time. Side plank. You can be on the bottom knee, okay, and hold all the way up like this, and go. If this bothers your shoulder, take yourself down into, roll onto that glute, and give me a side crunch, okay? There's always workarounds, you guys, no worries. I am well aware that over the age of 40, nothing works 100% of the time. When the timer goes, the other side, and then hallelujah, we've done round 1. And we go into ab numbing round 2, release. All right, so if you're doing the side plank with me, make sure your setup is elbow under shoulder. That'll help with the shoulder. You can be on that bottom knee, as I said. Otherwise, feet stacked. Use the obliques, push through using your arm muscles, shoulder muscles, and hold. Ab crunches coming up. Time. Whew. Okay, knees are bent. If your abs are really starting to lose it, you can cross your hands at your chest. That'll decrease the intensity. Otherwise, exhale, hands up. My watch keeps beeping at me, thinking that because we're lying down so much, that my workout's done. Are you done your workout? No. Bicycle crunches coming up. Time. Okay, so remember bicycles, we start in tabletop. Cycle one knee out, in, other leg extends, and go. Any back pain? Hey, drop those feet. This is what you'll do instead. Just alternate your knee lifts. Heel touches coming up. Whoa, okay, that was not fun. How are you doing at home? Oh, Lordy. Here we go. Lift yourself up, palms up, touch your heel, rib to hip, touch the other heel. Head getting heavy, neck getting fatigued. Place a hand light behind, give that head some support. Breathe. Plank reaches coming up. I have a feeling all of our abs are going to be really sore tomorrow. Just, an educated guess. Here we go. Where are we? Plank. Remember, if you don't do the plank, right, you're doing that V-sit hold. Once you've got that plank, it's looking good. Add that arm extension. Time. On your back, knees bent. Single elbow to knee. Let's start with that left knee lifting up and twist, turning your right elbow in. I blew a shoelace. How did that happen? Barely moving my feet. Get yourself set up, other side, ready, set, and right knee lifts off. Exhale as you lift up. Good job. So just let the head too, just kind of hang real loose in the hands. We're not pushing the head forward with the hands. That can create some havoc into your neck. Scissors coming up next. Time. Okay, so let's place the hands under the bum, so right under it. Give yourself a bit of a pelvic tilt. Extend the legs up and scissor. Now lower them down until you feel those abs. For me, it's right here. And keep it there. Remember, you don't want that low back lifting off of the mat or any pain in the back. Pain in the abs, we'll take it. Thank you very much, because that will go away soon. Time. Oh boy. All right, double crunch. This one killed me last time. Oh, let's see what it does to me this time. Ready? Arms behind you, knees in. Need to modify. It's just one leg's going to extend as the upper body drops back. Arms extended for you advanced people. Woo! Maybe that's not me right now. Woo! Time. Holy cow. Side plank. We're so close. Remember, side crunch. Okay? So you want to roll back onto that glute if you don't do the plank. On the bottom knee or stack the feet. And now let's lift up and then lift away from that bottom ear. I'm proud of us. This is not an easy ab routine. So again, I'll put down in the description, because if say you go for a run or go for a brisk power walk and you want to get some abs in, this is a good little routine. So I'll put what time we start the abs so you can just fast forward it to that time. This is highly effective. Here we go. Elbow under shoulder, lift up and hold. Final move, then we stretch, and you can continue on with your day. Time, bravo. Okay, let's stretch the abs, get yourself into a cobra. Elbows under shoulders, drop the hips, tighten the glutes if you feel any pinching in your low back. Pull the shoulders away from the earlobes. Look straight ahead or slightly up if that feels okay on your neck. Let's just get the heart rate down a bit, the breathing back to normal. And extend through that spine while we get a stretch into the abs. All right, flipping over, stretching, my favorite stretch, I call it the banana stretch, okay? So literally you're gonna look like a banana. So I want your legs just extended and your arms above the head. That's our start. Step the right foot away from you, and now the left foot on top of the right, so cross it over. Now I'm still keeping my left bum on the mat. Grab onto your left wrist with the right hand, and now walk yourself over so that you're coming towards your feet. Keep this left arm fairly straight and extended and close to your ground. And you kind of want to look like a banana shape, stretching that left side hip, oblique, lat, and your biceps and triceps. In particular, your triceps, actually. Whew. This is my banana pose. And release. Okay, so back to center, so everything readjusts to center. Step the left foot away, right foot crosses on top, and the further away you step that left foot, the more stretch you're gonna get. However, remember, you wanna keep the right tush on the ground, so don't step it out so much that you lift the hip right up. Extend the arms overhead, grab onto that right wrist with the left hand, and now walk yourself towards your feet, creating now the banana shape on this side. I'm going to think about extending that right arm, keeping it close to my ground. In fact, I can feel the ground with my fingertips or my fingernails. And then push that right hip to your mat. Feel that stretch into the side of the hip. TFL too, really important muscle. Kind of a shortened little muscle, front side hip that can cause a lot of pain, including knee pain. And then into the obliques. Woo, come on up. Either kneeling or sitting cross-legged, whatever feels best for your knees. Right hand behind the back. Give it a little pull down to get into the triceps. Lean away from the arms so we get into the muscles related around the armpit, into your lats a bit. So hey, this was super awesome. I'm so happy you joined me. Now listen, if you've done the workouts in the past and you haven't already joined us on Patreon, hey, check it out, girlfriend. The information's down below. Let's do the other arm. But it is literally due to the support of that amazing community that we can keep this YouTube channel going. So if you do 1 or 2 workouts a month, hey, you could support us, $5, and we can ensure that this channel keeps running. So I hope you consider, and if you join full community status, you get a ton of added perks. Release. Now we're standing. I want you to find something that, like a wall or a doorway. Turn your palm down, thumb down I should say. Press your palm up against it and then rotate your body away. So you keep holding where you are, but essentially this is what I look like. My hand's against the wall, thumb is pointed down, and then I'm gonna look away. That's gonna get into my bicep there. And the arm can be just a little lower than shoulder. If you try to jack it up too much, it's gonna feel really uncomfortable on the shoulder. Other side, so where do we start? We start with thumb down, back a hand against your wall or doorway, door frame, and then turn away. Now my arm itself isn't resting on my wall, just the back of my hand is, and then I rotate my body away. I feel it in my bicep, I feel it in the front of this left shoulder, into the pec a bit, and then I'm gonna look over the opposite shoulder and feel it into the neck as well. Really nice stretch. And release. We did it! Hey, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this workout, I would appreciate a thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I would love the opportunity to keep working with you. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Bye. Good luck moving your arms tomorrow.